Hi everybody. The next thing we want to talk to you about is relatively brief, but it's important. You should take a half hour, 15 minutes to 30 minutes and get ready for the listing presentation. Nobody does this pretty much in the industry, or at least it isn't in widespread use. Take a look at a lot of different things and set up your entire presentation, maybe review it. Take a little bit of a look at the pricing material, do a kind of a pre-CMA so you can get a feel for price range before you go out there. Try to anticipate any possible objections or reservations that the seller might have. Just a quick review: how much, how long, why not me, why you. Take a look at those things, see if there's something up there. The other thing you really want to focus in on is, what are your USPs? A USP is a unique selling proposition. What makes you different? Be sure to emphasize certain things. What are their circumstances? What are your strengths as a real estate agent? Some of the basic steps of the listing presentation, and I'm going to cover in just a minute, should also be reviewed as well. I can't tell you how many times people have come back to me and told me that this changed everything for them. Listen to an audio of your listing presentation, and also this is kind of, a lot of people think that this is a little old-fashioned, but I believe in presentation folders. I believe in leaving something physical with them, some marketing pieces, etc. You can take the materials off the Key Design Center and put that in front of them, but get something physical in front of them for sure. It really, we hesitated to put this in here, but we're going to do it anyway. This is about the 5-step approach, because if you don't do the 5-step approach, there is no structure to what you're trying to accomplish in the presentation. Many years ago, someone shared something with me that was probably the most important thing I ever heard about how to have a great conversation and how to have a great presentation in the real estate business. And this genius who wrote most of Century 21's programs, training programs, Dr. Dick McKenna, shared with me a simple 5-step process. And it begins with, he said, every presentation, every conversation that you ever have in the real estate business should be grounded in 5 stages. And the first one is you establish rapport. Create comfort for them and comfort for yourself. The second stage is identify needs. Figure out what it is they're trying to accomplish so that you can tailor your presentation to what it is that they want to do. And the third step was called features, or what do you have to offer them? What are the programs and services that you have to offer them that will help them get where they want to go? The next stage after benefits is close. Simply asking for a decision. Don't be afraid of it. We're going to show you how to do it. It's pretty simple. So you have rapport, needs, feature, benefit, close. And that became so ingrained in how I did business, I didn't even have to think about it anymore. And I really want to appeal to you strongly to take a look at using this the same way that I did. You never get lost, you never figure out. You can talk about the Yankees for 45 minutes and go right back and know where you are in your process. It was the anchor, it was the place where I could go home and get through the process in an organized fashion. It was a huge deal. So I hope it is for you as well. There's a lot of other things that we teach you in the professional communications class, like paraphrasing, clarifying, and disclosure. But these are the basic elements of every good presentation, every good appointment, with a buyer or a seller, and even on the phone. If you don't establish rapport, they're not going to be comfortable enough with you to hear you when you talk them through this process. If you don't identify needs, you're just doing what we call shotgunning, where the benefits are not going to be benefits. Who knows? You may be talking about how you can sell their home really fast, for example, and they're like, I don't really want to sell it fast. I'm not sure that I even want to sell it. and I'm not sure if I want to sell it if I can't get top dollar for it. I might wait a year or two. So it's real easy to get a miss going there if you don't identify the needs properly. So rapport, feature, benefit, identify the needs, relate the benefits, take your time, and wait and ask for a decision. And again, the ultimate closing question is simply to ask them any questions. Is there anything I can do to help you with this? And wait. And if they do have a reservation about doing business with you, I'll guarantee you they'll tell you. And if they don't, just say, well, I'd like to get the process started for you. Are we good here? Okay? Some other questions that come up, this is just kind of a list of rapport questions for you. This is a nice home and a nice neighborhood. I'll bet you've really enjoyed living here. This comment, really not question, is designed to figure out where they are in the process, how they felt about living there. When and where did you plan on moving? What are the plans? Have you found a home already? Are you familiar with the price ranges of the homes that you're considering? Have you ever sold a home before? That's a very good and very important question, because you can ask them how that experience went. Have they ever used a realtor before? And ask them about that experience. Did you like what happened? What didn't you like about that? What did you like about that? Do you feel that you need or want to sell this property at this point in time? That's a good question. Are you familiar with the new financing programs that are out there? Can I ask how much money you need in order to sell your home successfully? These are some things. When I came in the business, I didn't know what to say to people about anything. And I would go out to seminars and stuff and glean and peel out things that I thought I could use to build rapport and identify needs for people. These are some of my personal favorites. I hope you find them helpful as well.